Hello again, and welcome to AON RunDown, the best of AON Part 2. I'm the X-Man, of course. Joining me this morning, Mike Edwards. Good morning, Mike.
Morning.
This week, we'll be taking a look at 3 of the biggest matches in the history to even take place here in All or Nothing Wrestling.
And we will hear the stories of these incredible confrontations directly from those involved.
Let's start this show off with a bang. Ringmaster, original Florida Thug. They met up outdoors. That's right, outdoors at Pledge of Allegiance at the Wimber Rumbles.
This match had everything. Brutal smackdowns, bad guys flying, and, of course, a car.
If it wasn't for Thunder in the Valley, I probably wouldn't even have known that the original Florida Thug existed. I was pitted against him, and I think in the second round of the tournament. He doesn't play fair, neither do I, but I've been doing it a little bit longer, so he had no chance. I eliminated him very easily. He held a grudge, and I kept getting phone calls, threats. He's going to kidnap me. He's going to kidnap my kids. He's going to do this. He wants a body bag match, which obviously the commissioner shut down. He wants to do this, and one day he's talking about kidnapping me, so the commissioner says, well, why don't you just have a trunk match? And I said, I don't care because he's a loser. I'm just going to beat him anyways. So they pull this truck up to the ring, and the refs, basically the rundown is first person that shoved their opponent in the trunk wins the match. Of course, original Florida Thug, he comes bolting out, running at me, trying to attack me. I swat him away easily. Slam him through the windshield, slam him through the side of the car, slam him on the car, end up going to shove him in the trunk, and bam, Hassel, who I had a problem with at the time, comes out, hits me in the back of the head, throws me in the trunk. The original Florida Thug trips, and the lid closes, and I end up losing the match, which is completely ridiculous.
All right, here we are in Wimber for this big trunk match. First time ever, as far as I know, in a wrestling match.
What's he doing on the car already?
He's showing off his trophy. What else?
I wish I had a trophy like that.
Well, I got a few trophies myself, but
Hands
mostly
at
for bowling.
Shrem the Clown at ringside.
And Doug climbs in the ring.
The Ringmaster, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just going to call him Doug. I'm a little bit more informal.
All right, you do that. I'll call him Mr. Ringmaster.
And there he is. There's the Thug now. Oh, loose as press and into the piston-like right hands, left hands.
Fists of fire, my God.
Now the question is, what are the rules of this match?
There are no rules. There's a car at ringside.
Fair enough. Well, that looked a little bit low.
Yeah, he'll sing a higher tune in the shower tonight.
Oh, and a nice kick to the head. Never seen that before.
Ringmaster, always surprising with his repertoire of moves.
I think he needs to put some money into his pants, though. They're ripping.
Oh, right under the roof of that car. I think that's the Nomad's car. Looks beat up enough to be the Nomad's car, but nonetheless.
OFT at ringside. The Thug comes through the ropes. Oh, what a plancha.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And he's taking it to OFT right now.
The original Florida Thug. Not to be confused with the original Alabama Bastard.
Oh, body slam. Back first, right on to the fender. Oh, this is not good.
Who left the doors open of the car?
You ever got your hand caught in the door? That hurts.
Yeah, I did that the other day. Oh,
jeez.
First into the...
That window didn't have any give. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That hurts. I don't care
Hey,
who
Mike,
you are.
how about we go out back after this and let me do that to you once or twice?
Okay, but only in your car.
No, my car's too nice. We'll use that one.
Oh, okay. Is that around?
I believe so. Yeah, it's still at ringside here. We'll do it after the show's over here.
All right. Maybe we'll pull Cass Edison and throw him on our helmet.
He would like that too much. I'd like to slam the broker's head before, but here comes the original Florida Thug, if you will. Oh, thank God Ringmaster moved. That would have took his head off. Took his head off.
Somebody at ringside would have a nice souvenir.
I took the Ringmaster's head home with me tonight. AON Pledge of Allegiance here at the Wimber Rumble.
OFT firmly in control right now. Head first.
Oh!
Man! And that's one way of closing the door.
He put a dent in the door with his head. That is a human head going head first into the side of a car. That's not good.
Usually dents like that are made from other cars.
Considering the ringmaster already is a few brain cells short.
Well, give him credit. He's tough. He's back up, throwing the original Thug onto the roof, hood of the car.
What is the make of that car?
That looks like a Buick Century.
It does, doesn't it? Some type of Buick, ladies and gentlemen.
At least it's American made.
Yeah, it's not a Toyota.
We have enough of those going down.
No offense to the Toyota currently under never mind. You're on top of the roof here.
Battling it. Trying to gain control.
This is kind of like going to be devious here.
Pile driver.
Nope.
Reversal.
Oh! Holy moly!
Wow.
I hope that's a 6-cylinder engine because a 4-cylinder could not take that impact.
It does show you that is safety glass. Look at the way it's spider webbed.
Oh, he slips and falls. Thug now. Oh, it looks like he hurt his ankle on that.
Well, you can see it's getting a little bit later at night.
Well,
the dew's starting to form on the car, so it's going to be a little slick when he's jumping down.
Slick here on a cool September night.
Thug limping around. So he might injure himself. He sprained an ankle.
That's just how high impact AON is, Mike. Even just a simple maneuver of walking down a car, you can slip and fall and hurt yourself.
I feel bad for the. His pants are down around his ankles.
They always do that. I'm gonna get the new pair of pants.
That's nice of you.
No, you can have mine. You can go swimming in them.
Now what's the Thug doing?
Well, he ain't ordering him pizza here, that's for sure. Of course, the ringmaster would probably rather have a pizza than fight on the roof of this Buick.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
I'd like a pizza right now.
Reversal. Belly back suplex.
Oh!
There it is. That finished off the windshield, folks.
Safe like repair, safe like replace. That's what they need to call.
This match brought to you by GM.
What are they pointing at here? Ringmaster's gonna point. Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta stuff him in the trunk. I forgot. But the ringmaster's going the other way.
Basically the only rule of the match. Apparently.
That's it. It's similar to that of a casket match, only instead of a casket, we're using the trunk of a Buick.
Does it have to be a Buick?
Well, it was the cheapest car that we could find.
All right. I'll accept the answer.
Plus, I think it belongs to Zach. Right.
Nice. See, that's the way to do it. If you're going to speed up a car, use someone else's car.
Tell you what, look at this.
Trading right hands.
They even have the lights on. That's just draining the battery.
And it looks like Doug's going for the win. No, reversal.
Reversal here, and they're fighting here in the back. The rules are simple. You gotta put them in the. Oh, it's Bam Bam Asshole from behind.
What's he even doing there?
What's he doing?
Who invited him?
And Bam Bam screws the ringmaster.
OFT wins.
If you love the action you see on AON RunDown, then make sure you see the best show in town, AON Pro Wrestling Live, March 13th at the Westmont Grove in Johnstown. Bell time 6 p.m. and March 20th at St. Rosa, Lima for the first ever AON live event in Altoona. Bell time is 7:30 p.m.
Go Time Sports Performance Centers, the premier training center that can improve the performance of any athlete, any sport. Go Time also offers group classes, including Zumba and Yoga, located next to Snap Fitness in the Westwood Plaza and coming soon to Altoona.
Snap Fitness, the official fitness center of the AON, with locations in Altoona, Duncansville, Westmont, and Richland. Snap Fitness, they make getting in shape a snap.
Every so often, an athlete debuts that is so dominating. You take a look at that man and wonder, how could someone stop him? Edge Crusher Smith was that man, and he debuted at Never Be Broken in December of 2009. The rest of the roster asked each other the exact same question. Julian Lucas introduced this impressive athlete in what he called an open challenge.
Julian challenged anyone in the AON locker room to take on his new acquisition. And the first person to step up to the challenge was, that's right, the Nomad.
And welcome to the Grove in Johnstown.
Never Be Broken.
Of course, the man to step up to Edge Crusher during his debut, the man to step up to the challenge is the Nomad.
Marcus Nomad Cage. He must not have no brains. Look at the size of Edge Crusher Smith.
He is one big dude, that is for sure. Why would you even lock up?
I wouldn't. Just for the record, Mike, I would not lock up with Edge Crusher Smith.
I'd probably run the other direction, but hey, that's just me.
Yeah, I would run too. Yeah, I'm not a fast runner either.
Well, he doesn't look like he could take corners, so just zigzag.
Yeah, well, never mind. Nomad outside. And he hit the ring post. That's not a very smart move. Why don't you just go punch the wall? Yeah, get a better response.
I heard he hits lockers before he comes out, and that's why he wears the gloves. That's not actually gloves. Those are his hands swelled up from hitting the lockers.
Really?
That's what I hear.
Oh, well. Once again, the Nomad here wearing that impressive suit. It's better than what he used to wear. Off jeans and...
Say what you will about the guy, but the more I see him, the more I actually kind of like him. Just for the main reason is that he was a bum just a short time ago. He found direction in his life. He's taken it to a different level. Yes.
So he found Christ? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he found his vocation.
He must have found $50. That's all I can think of.
Granted, an MMA fighter...
Come on, you're not going to take down Edge Crusher like that.
An MMA fighter in a wrestling ring is about as out of place as a dog turd at the breakfast table. But...
Breakfast? You have a bowl of Wheaties and watch AON RunDown. That's what you need to do.
Well, the way they're going, Nomad's never going to be on the box of Wheaties.
They have a better chance of seeing you. You're doing right.
Edge Crusher, just stalking his man. Just shoulder block. Shoulder block.
Pitbull is this Edge Crusher.
Wow.
Nomad's going to need to see his chiropractor if he can afford him on Monday morning.
How can you not be impressed by this big man?
He is a very impressive big man.
Oh, this is not going to go well.
Oh, and the Nomad.
Knee up to the face. Nice.
That cagey ring veteran taking on this newcomer here. All or nothing wrestling.
Stop the wrestling. Go back to the MMA. Oh, overhead throw.
On a move.
That's got to be it.
That's got to be it. Come on, ref. That's it. Making quick work of the Nomad, Edge Crusher still felt like he had something to prove, and Julian Lucas called for someone else to come in.
And there was someone to answer that challenge. Someone sitting right at ringside. And the Frat answered it for him. Okay, Edge Crusher not happy. Wants more competition, stiffer competition here in AON.
Frat here throwing Mike Morton into the ring.
I don't think he's going to find it in this guy.
Julian Lucas issuing open challenges here. The Nomad steps up, and it looks like the Frat wants Mike Morton to get in the ring.
Dude, that's not much of a challenge when you volunteer somebody.
Why don't you just throw Ralph Cramden in the ring? This kid can't wrestle tonight. He's in street clothes.
Not dressed, he's not warmed up.
Looks like he's ready to go to church or out to eat.
Should do at least 5 jumping jacks before he begins to loosen up.
Referee Ben in the ring. I can't believe this. Ben, don't let him wrestle. Come on, get him out of there.
Edge Crusher still looks hungry.
I gotta cover my eyes here. Morton's gonna get killed. He's gonna get
one hand to the corner.
Can I uncover my eyes yet?
Yeah, it's okay for now.
Oh, is he still standing? He's still standing. Unbelievable.
He pushed him to the corner.
Come on, Mike. Just run around real fast.
Take that elbow to the head.
Oh,
down goes Mike.
Maybe there's something hiding under the ring, like a stick of dynamite he can use on Edge Crusher here.
This is one heck of a haze week for the Frat boys.
Vintage Julian Lucas just wants pain. That's all he wants is pain. Oh, look at this.
Finally some offense from Mike Morton.
That was short-lived. Oh, he almost took his head off.
Jeez.
Get in there and help him. Get Mike out of the ring.
No, thanks. He's going over, helping him up.
You know what, though? I love it. I love it when these punk kids think they can wrestle a guy of that size.
No, this cannot end well. Up into the power bomb. One-handed in the powerbomb.
One-handed.
Oh, man.
They'll teach you to get in the AON ring.
Drives him to the mat.
That's going to send the frat boys back to the dorm. All or Nothing Wrestling would like to thank their sponsors for their continuing support. If you love the action you see on AON RunDown, then make sure you see the best show in town, AON Pro Wrestling Live, March 13th at Westmont Grove in Johnstown. Bell time 6 p.m. and March 20th at St. Rosa Lima for the first ever AON live event in Altoona. Bell time is 7:30 p.m.
Some say that blood is thicker than water, and then brotherly love can shelter any storm. Jeremy Hassel proved all of that to be nothing but garbage.
The Hassel brothers were one of the most dominating tag teams in AON history, but the Broker got his grubby little hands into the mix of things, and Jeremy Hassel, well, took the easy way out.
To give you a little bit of background about this match, the month prior, my brother and I decided that we were going to have a singles match to kind of blow off a little steam, seeing as how we were on a 4-match losing streak. Here comes the Broker, and the Broker decides off the top of his head, I'm guessing, that he's going to make this a #1 contendership match for the 814 title. We put it all on the line, and he ended up on top when I tapped out to the Border City stretch. And I was guaranteed a shot at the 814 title. Here comes the Broker again. I'm telling you, this guy does way too much. He comes out and he decides that he's going to give Shane Malice, the 814 champion, the choice of when the title match is going to take place. And Shane Malice, being the type of guy that he is, decides that he's going to take his match right then, and I have Shane down and out. I am 3 seconds away from winning the 814 title. Shane decides that he's going to grab the referee, make sure that he's distracted, and I turn around and I look dead into the eyes of my brother Jeremy, and in his hands is a steel chair. And I leveled my brother, and I stood over him, his lifeless body, and I pulled Shane on top of him for the 1, 2, 3. That leads us up to where I started. June 6, 2006, Nicktown, PA, destroying competition. My brother came out, and he was like a ball of fire. But I gave him everything I had. He gave me everything he had. And when we had nothing left to give, we were both lying on the mat. The Broker. Matt and the Broker slides his briefcase into the ring for me to lay out my brother once again. And well, me being the type of person that I am, well, I decided that it had to be done. So I knocked him out with the briefcase and got the 1, 2, 3. Jeremy gets his hand raised, and I'm still waiting for my payback until this day.
Here we are, brother versus brother, King versus Abel.
Owen versus Brett. Oh, wait. Oh, it's similar to that.
Somewhat. And
Eric and Jeremy Hassel. Eric in orange, of course, with the afro. Oh, suicide plunge, death
nice.
thing.
Done. So,
Death thing. I'll let you do that.
all right, that sounds fair. And saying hi to some of our great fans as he gets up and walks away. Now, back on his brother and turn him in the ring. Yeah, that's right. You stay down, Broker. You shouldn't even be here.
Oh, the Broker.
Last time I saw him, he had a taser. Crying out loud.
Yeah, well, he's the Broker.
Apparently he pays
And
off.
Eric here with the fans, taking something, I think, from the fan. Looked like, hear that, or
I think he was
getting a
injured.
Band-Aid, I don't know.
I think he was injured. He was just having the kids kiss his hand and make it better.
Jeremy off the rope, stuck some clothesline, and double clothesline.
Hassle to hassle.
Both brothers are going to know each other's repertoire of moves, pretty much.
This will be probably one of the most even matches we've ever seen just because of that reason alone.
Yeah, you got brothers going at it. go.
Traveling about, they were trading chops and elbows until that thumb to the eye.
That's
An easy
classic
way out.
wrestling right there. You gotta love the thumb to the eye, you know. And as you get the upper hand, just thumb him in the eye.
Good old Greco and Ramo and thumb to the eye.
When it you must, but always cheap, you know. Oh, what a
Nice reversal, way to kick it out of the corner.
I think a governor said that.
Flying forearm. Firm control is Eric now.
I like Eric's haircut this week.
Yes, his clothing is very orange. What is she doing up
Get
there?
Genesis off there. Come on, Ben. No,
course.
that's Denny. Denny refereeing.
Of course,
Come on,
you know,
Denny. Do your job.
If I had to find a girl like that talking to me, I'd probably be distracted too.
Yeah.
Single leg takedown. Still got him. To the leg DT. Now he's got him into the leg bar. And switches over. Half crab.
Cross the pocketbook. What was that? Can like somebody get down here and get the broker out of here?
Please. Working him over in the corner now. Kicks in the midsection. Thumb in mud hole. Walk it dry.
Broker here. Adding his 2 cents. If I was the referee, if I was Denny in this, I would just keep the broker and Genesis out of ringside.
Well, here's the thing about that.
But then again, the broker's the commissioner.
I was just about to play devil's advocate and say he can go wherever he wants to. Whenever you pay the bills and you sign the checks, you can do whatever you want.
Maybe you should become commissioner, Mike. That would suck. Oh, gets the feet up there.
I'd be fair.
Fair, my butt. And he moves out of the way and into the
Oh.
turnbuckle.
That's a nice
first.
reversal.
Nice top rope, high risk maneuver here.
Elbow to the top of the head.
Nice maneuver there. Eric Castle is in control in this matchup.
You're in trouble. This will teach you to mess with your brother.
A reversal. Ah.
Nice STO takedown. Got the leg behind, the other leg tripping down. 2. Oh, and a kick out. Come on.
Tell you
Don't waste
what,
too much time.
wasting too much time here, Jeremy. You need to stay on your brother Eric. Wonder what Bam Bam thinks of this. 2 brothers going at it.
I don't know. I can't understand what he's saying to find out.
Maybe we'll get producers to put that at the bottom of the screen like they do for Don Vito.
He needs like permanent ones every time he goes somewhere.
Whatever.
He has signs that say we're open. That just kind of flashed.
This is not good. You got 2 of the brothers here, the Hassel brothers. And this can't be good.
This never ends well.
The referee.
There it is.
Oh, and he flips him off the rope here.
Oh, nice
What was
leg
that?
clothesline.
A leg clothesline. I've seen it all. But that was awesome.
It's very nice. High risk, high reward. Nope, not this time.
Only on the AON rundown will you see action like this.
Eric getting back up, firing himself up. Oh, midsection.
Sweet.
Kick to the head.
That is a nice drop kick.
1, 2. You're not going to finish him off like that. He's your brother. You know you're not going to finish him off.
Jeremy Hassel is a tough so-and-so.
No question. Eric's got thinking, what do I have to do to win this match? Honestly, what would you do to beat your own brother?
I'd hit him with a chair, but I don't have any brothers. I have 3 sisters.
I didn't hit my brother with a chair. I got grounded. These guys are getting paid to do it to each other.
I hit my sister with a chair. That went out.
Forearm.
Hassel off the ropes, hits Hassel.
Another
Wait.
forearm. This is turning into a hassle.
Both men off the ropes, and double forearms, both men go down.
Well, they are brothers.
Genesis at ringside again. Denny let's interpret here. Get down on the floor! Get on the floor! The briefcase!
Briefcase, almost as well known as the broker himself.
I think the briefcase is more over than the broker.
3, that's it.
Oh, he had to use a briefcase. I like it.
The broker hadn't been at ringside. All kinds
Told
of
you to
people-
send him to the back.
Dude, I can't do anything. I'm not the referee here. And now,
Broker applauding this.
a little insult to injury, some salt in the wounds, talking a little smack, now it's over. That's unnecessary.
He's a sore winner. If you love the action you see on AON Rundown, then make sure you see the best show in town, AON Pro Wrestling Live, March 13th, at Westmont Grove in Johnstown. Bell time 6 p.m. and March 20th at St. Rosa, Lima for the first ever AON live event in Altoona. Bell time is 7:30 p.m. Fans, that does it. Another week's edition of the AON Rundown is in the books. You can join us right here next week on Fox 8 at 9:30 for yet another awesome edition of the AON Rundown. You can also check out our website, aonwrestling.com. I'm on there. Mike isn't. Yet. Also, check out news and live events.
And X, speaking of live events, tickets now on sale at all Snap Fitness locations for the March 13th show at the Grove in Westmont and the March 20th show in St. Rose of Lima in Altoona.
That's right, it's the first AON show in Altoona at that. We'll see you right here next week.
Showtime Sports Performance Centers, the premier training center that can improve the performance of any athlete, any sport. Showtime also offers group classes, including Zumba and Yoga, located next to Snap Fitness in the Westwood Plaza, coming soon to Altoona.
Snap Fitness, the official fitness center of the AON, with locations in Altoona, Duncansville, Westmont, and Richland. Snap Fitness, they make getting in shape a snap.